Welcome back to another message of hope, intuitive tarot and oracle reading. And these are simply intended to be light-filled, hope-filled messages for you to support you in strengthening and hearing and trusting your own intuition. And today I'm just going to do these. And these are not predictive. These are not predictive. Because I want you to always remember that you have the power, right? I just tell a story here with these because that might resonate with you and further link into you trusting your intuition. So with that said, trust, take what resonates, leave what does not. And today I'm not gonna, in fact, today is not gonna be tarot. I'm doing simply spirit messages, simply spirit, and see what comes through. And so I pulled a few decks that are, to me, simply spirit, and we'll see what comes through. So yeah, so just take a deep breath. And what's our first message that wants to come through as a simply spirit message of hope? Let's see. And feel free to say hello down in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. None of these ones are really it yet. Let's see here. What's the main message from this deck that wants to come through as a simply spirit message? Okay. Okay, what do we have here? This top one popping out. A place beyond time. Wow. A place beyond time. Release yourself from the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart. Here is an eternal place beyond time, filled only with love. So you might be experiencing a lot of stress, overwhelm, drama from life, right? Let's see what else wants to come through. Now I'm going to pull from the Messages of Life deck. These are such beautiful messages. Let's see. What message does this deck have for Simply Spirit? Simply Spirit, message of hope. Oh, okay. This top one, what does it say? Never alone. Never alone. My bond with God and the angels is a flame that illuminates my heart, regardless of the darkness around me. This bond is the foundation of my inner strength. It allows me to go on having faith that all things will fall into divine order for my greatest benefit. I ask the universe for guidance, knowing I will always receive its help and protection. Today, the sun will rise and shine for me. I am never alone. So you may be feeling like things are really heavy right now, and in a space of really desiring a message of hope, which is partly why I do this, because I think it's so important to be reminded that you are not alone. Those times when we feel most alone, you have to remember, let me inform you. You have spiritual helpers. So use whatever term you want to use, but you're not here alone. You're not here alone. And of course, you don't have to believe that. But if you want to, borrow my faith, and then feel free. You're not alone. You're not alone. Start to notice, how is the universe communicating to you? What synchronicities, what signs are you getting? There are no coincidences. There are no coincidences. Okay, let's see. I'm going to see if there's one more from this deck. Let's see if there's another message from this deck that wants to come through as a message of hope for you, specifically for you right now. Because even though there will be other people that see this message, so many people, so many other people. There's literally over 8 billion people in the world. So there's still many, many people who will never see it, which means it's for you. And so many of us are very alike. When we're on a journey that feels like we're isolated and alone, it's fascinating when you come out on the other side of it and you start to learn, wow, other people have been through something similar. Interesting, right? But when you were in the middle of it, it felt like it was just you. So, okay, I think there's 2 cards here because my hand is, it might just be this one. The Path of Light. The Path of Light. Life places the perfect people and situations on my path to help me advance on my journey of inner growth. I possess the courage I need to progress despite any obstacles I might meet. I study my experiences, seeking the wisdom they have to offer. In this way, I improve from day to day. Today, I choose to grow in faith, and I am confident that at the end of my road, I will join the light. So 2 things come to mind here. So some of these messages of hope that I do seem to link and have a theme and go together. And if what I've said so far resonates for you, you may want to go ahead and check out the one that's posted right before this, which is about, actually, I'm not quite sure. I don't even recall at this moment. So just take a look at, which one was posted before it. The other thing that's coming through is you might be on a health journey. I don't know if that, it says, today I choose to grow in faith, and I am confident that at the end of my road, I will join the light. So I don't know, you may be someone who's questioning your faith. And when I say faith, that could be religion, or it could not be. Maybe it's just simply your faith in there being something beyond this realm, right? We started off with a place beyond time. Ooh, so this might be a deep, maybe we're talking about heaven, right? Heaven, or just, just anything beyond, right? Maybe, maybe you're just simply questioning, do the angels hear me? Do they actually answer prayers and respond to requests for help? Life places the perfect people and situations on my path to help me advance on my journey. And this was talking about, I study my experiences. So that's the whole thing about, choosing to be open and learn from the things we go through. To me, those situations that are the darkest and most challenging, I think it's important to learn from everything we experience, everything we go through, everything we experience, to take a moment to just reflect on it and see what there is to learn from it. And the more you do that, the easier it gets and the deeper you can go with understanding and seeing things. And, but especially if you feel like you're going through a super dark, challenging time that does not make sense. And it's, just maybe very sad, just doesn't make sense, right? Especially those times. I think it is so key that when it feels like there is nothing positive or any sort of gift to be mined from it, then you make it. This is the warrior in me. So I'm trying to just, if it helps you in any way, to tap into your own inner warrior and make sure you get that gift. You get that gift of light, so that no experience, no matter how painful and dark it was, goes, without some sort of gift for you. And sometimes that gift is the lesson. It's what you learn. It's what you learn about yourself. It's what you learn about other people, what you learn about life, what you learn about energy, what you learn about how the universe provides, about synchronicities, and how we, also are part of the co-creation process and all of this. And it could go so deep. So that's just me sharing. You get to choose what feels right for you. But if that's helpful for you, then so this may be speaking to some sort of journey of someone being on the other side, whether it be you maybe facing your own mortality. And if that's the case, I just, You have so much love. You have so much love and light around you and available to you. Or maybe you have someone in your life who may be, on that brink of making that transition. And I just want to point out that in this card, can you see? So we've got the light shining and there's like a person, right? And you've got all these lights leading up to it, the path of light. What I'm getting from this is a reassurance that there is a place beyond time, a place beyond this physical reality that as humans, this is what we see, this is what we know, right? This is your assurance. There is something more. Whether that be you getting to the other side or whether it be someone you love being on the other side, helping to guide you forward up and out of the dark towards the light. Whew, sorry, this one. Whew. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull from two more decks. We're going to pull from Divine Beloved. So these have some prayers. So let's see here. What message wants to come through? Simply Spirit, Simply Spirit, Simply Spirit. What's the message from this deck? Simply Spirit, Simply Spirit. And I'm a big believer in taking slow, deep breaths, allowing your breath to support you and releasing energy and acclimating to being in a new energetic space, emotional space, right? Whatever it is you're going through. Allow your breath to be in service to you, to support you in feeling relaxed and calming down and centering yourself, and exhale what you don't want, what you don't want. Inhale what you do want. Okay, one card from Divine Beloved. What is the message here? Okay, we're going to go with the card on the back. Offering. It says, I am peaceful. Let me, Divine Beloved, offer all desires to you, knowing the right outcomes are already selected. Grant me true surrender and peace. Let me be only a vehicle for your will in every way. Knowing the right outcomes are already selected. And holding this pretty pink flower in the hands with that serene pond. A bubbling up of possibilities in the environment. So there may be a degree of, maybe you are on the brink of making a decision and you have to simply, maybe it's going to come down to you simply surrendering what's heavy so that you can move in that direction of light more freely. And that surrendering what's heavy could be, some clouding of your vision or clouding of your mind and choosing to release the thoughts that and beliefs that don't make sense. So basically, developing a new perspective, a new mindset, and, choosing to surrender that so you can move forward more peacefully. And you might want to use that affirmation, I am peaceful. I am peaceful. Choosing to cultivate a new identity, a new state of being so that you can move towards the light. Okay, we're going to close out with a postcard from Spirit. And so let's see Let's see what postcard from Spirit wants to come through. And I thank you for being here. I really enjoy doing this, and I hope that you enjoy watching it. If you've gotten this far, I'm guessing that you have. And just know that you have so much support, and the more and more you're open to it, which can be a result of surrendering and softening resistance. You get to see more and more of all that is available, and it comes through in subtle ways. The more you stay open and are listening and noticing, observing, you notice how subtle things are. And yet, like, oh my gosh, that's how the universe, God is speaking, right? Yeah, there are moments when it's loud and clear, right? And a lot of other times, I think the majority of other times, it's very subtle. And so that's why it's so important that we get quiet. We get quiet to be able to tune into that place beyond time so that we can hear and see more clearly, see that light of day. Okay, we're going to close out with a postcard from Spirit. Man. Okay, that's not the one. It's this one right here. So let's see. What do we have? It says, you are loved. You are loved. So this phrase tends to come up quite a bit. I did co-author a book called You Are Loved. And you can reach out to me if you'd like more information on that, or check out my website. And we've got a little cherub there. It looks like the cherub is resting, in like a tree, something of that sort. Very cute. Very cute. I love these little messages. And it says 2 cents from heaven. So heaven's going to send you their 2 cents. Okay. Let's see. Postcard from Spirit says, dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals, and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune in to the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Can you feel us? So I like him just wanting to well up with tears. I see a very cohesive message here. And of course, as always, it's take what resonates, leave what does not. Affirming, allow yourself to use your breath, something so simple, something you've had access to your whole life, and something you can use as a new tool to support you in moving through a period of change. And so change is the only constant, so be open to it. And it's talking about those subtle nuances, the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. So it might be about you making promises to yourself and keeping certain promises to yourself. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude. So when I said earlier, exhale what you don't want, inhale what you do want, you can choose to exhale what feels heavy. Exhale, maybe it's the sadness, feel your feelings, but then we can release. Just set the intention. I choose to release the sadness. I choose to release the heaviness. I choose to release the pain. I choose to release the frustration, the anger, whatever it might be. And I inhale gratitude. I inhale the light. I inhale this love, these waves of love and joy. I inhale that wave of love. And just, do your best to see it and feel it. Don't work too hard, but, Allow yourself with ease to see and feel that wave of love and wave of joy as much as possible. Inhale that in and see how you can feel it, to what degree you can feel it. Allow it to expand, go deeper. This is what I found the work in allowing yourself to acclimate to something new. If you've been in a space where it's felt very chaotic or heavy for a very long time, and maybe you feel acclimated to that, and you're trying to switch out of it, move towards the freaking light already, allow your breath to be the channel, the pathway of which you start to acclimate to a new vibration, a new way of being. And it's going to be the journey. It's going to be the journey that's, where you're going to be, reaping those rewards and noticing the subtle nuances and the subtle shifts, and being able to applaud yourself for how much you've accomplished and grown and shifted, and all the subtle ways that have accumulated over time, all the progress that you've made. So much of, outside people, they see the change when it's like the big change, right? But to get to that big change, oftentimes so many little changes that have taken place within an individual that people don't ever see. They just see something that looks like an overnight success. And yet the individual knows, oh, hell no, I've been on this journey for how many years? Right? All that inner work that they don't see. They don't see all the subtle nuances, but they see the big stuff on the outside. But your work in the meantime is to do the little subtle, focus on the little stuff on the inside. Know that you are in connection. You are in connection with the universe. So you want to be open to it. Have those palms open, face up. Be in connection, gratitude. Allow yourself to receive and also give, in terms of surrendering your burdens, your worries, your grief, your pain, your frustration. I hope you found this message helpful. I hope you know that your path of light, path to the light, whatever it may be, it's going to be as unique as you. So allow yourself to trust how your path is showing up for you. I hope you have an amazing day, and always know that you are loved. If you can see that at the bottom, you are loved with the cherub there. Let me know what you're taking away from today's message. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing day.